Welcome back to Tailor Tales. What comes next? Oh yeah, I'm Ary, this is Commentary. And I completely forgot who I am when I saw Caine chapter 14 in the bottom right corner. So let's just go and check it out. So yeah, a few days later. So what happened last time? Let me rack my brain for a second. We went to the high school reunion of Caine's, and it was pretty romantic and went really well. And they even kind of got into the mood, like maybe a kiss would have happened, and then they wanted to bounce, and then we stumbled into Chelsea, who was bleeding profusely. And we brought her to the hospital, and that soured the mood. And then we we asked Caine to be our friend, and it kind of sounded like a weird confession, and he just stormed off. Yeah. Okay. A few days later, I'm having lunch with Sarah at a cafe. Cafe. I don't know. So tell me how it went. You didn't want to dish out any details over the phone. Sarah looks really interested in what happened at the reunion. Where do I even start? From the beginning? I feel a little uncomfortable saying this out loud, especially since I told Chelsea I wasn't going to tell anyone, but it's not like Sarah's circle of friends has any overlap with Chelsea's. I should be alright. Besides, Sarah's my best friend. I can't keep things from her. I tell Sarah the whole story.
Huh?
Ah, toilet baby. Sarah! I chastise her. That's inappropriate. This is a real person we're talking about. I know it's Chelsea, and she and I aren't exactly been on friendly terms with each other, but damn, no one deserves to go through that. That's so bizarre, like straight out of a cliché prom movie. I didn't think this was actually would actually happen to people. Believe me, I didn't know either. That's one messed up way to end the night. Sounds like it didn't go that well. Well, that's not entirely true. Before I stumbled upon Chelsea, I was actually having fun with Caine. So, you're not going to talk to him anymore? Sarah asked, disturbing me from my thoughts. Who? Caine? You said you were going to this reunion with him and be done with it. Oh. I already know the answer to that, especially since I had the weird be my friend moment with him that makes me want to crawl into a hole and never come out. And it's not even just friends per se. Sarah gives me a knowing smirk. I know that look. I huff at her. What look? I'm not giving any look. I quickly deny. I start drinking my cup of coffee because I don't want my own lips to betray me by saying something embarrassing. That look when you're into a cute guy. I cough up some of my coffee in shock. Oh my, you totally are. Look at you, you're turning red. No, I want to die, that's not true. And here I thought you hated him. I never hated him. My face feels like it's on fire. This is so stupid. I want to crawl back into my bed and pretend this conversation never happened. You sure complained about him a lot. Well, that's because he does a lot of shitty things. He called me stupid a bunch of times, and he kissed me out of the blue too. Sarah grins at me. Yet, you're probably checking your phone every hour, wondering if he's going to text you, aren't you? She's totally and completely right. I have been glued to my phone and watching it, wondering if Caine's ever going to send me a text. I mean, you could send him one. I only sent him one more text after he called me stupid, which was just a boring goodnight message, and thanking him for the earrings. But he hasn't talked to me since. I mean, he's not the social guy. He's probably like, has no idea how to talk to you now, since you want to be friends, and he probably has other feelings going around. And he never seemed to have had friends even, so how was he supposed to know what to do in the situation? And he has no one to talk to either, I just realized. Because he does not have friends to ask for help and advice. Who is he gonna ask? His grandma? He hasn't talked to me since. Yeah, so what if I am? I know you do the same thing. Aren't you totally texting Kevin 24/7? I quickly deflect my embarrassment. Sarah, however, doesn't immediately deny my claim. Instead, she happily flaunts it. I am. He's super cute. We've been talking about a lot of stuff. He's obviously into fashion, but he's also interested in photography. I glare at her. Sarah shook confident, owning up to her own feelings, whereas I'm just a mess. I thought you had a thing for bad boys, I point out, knowing her past relationship with Kyle. Turns out I have a thing for the opposite as well. It's kind of fun to bully them, you know? Good luck, Kevin. I was the one who introduced you to Sarah. Don't bully him too much. He seems like a sweet guy. Hey, why don't we go on a double date? It was pretty fun during karaoke, so why not go out again? Like, karaoke again, or? Nah, I feel like we should take a weekend trip somewhere. Rent out a cabin, it should be fun. Oh, the beach! I was thinking about going to the beach recently, since it's easier to see the stars at night. I haven't gone in ages, that sounds perfect. That's how Sarah and I got the idea of renting a small cabin near the beach for the weekend. I hope you asked the guys first. The next day, after closing shop, I stare at my phone, my fingers on the keypad. Caine's chat is open, but I haven't typed anything yet. At some point, I'm going to have to bite the bullet and ask him out. But that sounds weird and creepy, and I'm pretty sure Caine would instantly reject me. Maybe it's better if I just ask him in person. I kind of want to see him. Then I finally start typing a message. Are you at your college right now? No, work. Why? I mean, how brave am I? Really? This is like the easy out, right? That most people would do. And this is the honest thing, right? So... should I be straightforward? He's probably flustered if I say that. I mean, but... let's just be honest. Let's be honest for once. At least try to. I wanted to see you. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I do want to see him. My message gets checked as seen by Caine, but there's no response. Yeah, he's probably like, what the? Oh my god, it's happening, or something. Oh no, that's even worse than any kind of response. That's true. Several minutes pass by with no answer and I'm feeling super anxious. Lightning fast, I check my phone for Caine's reply. It's a slow day. No one's really here. Are you telling me to come over? I didn't say that, but he wanted to. I roll my eyes. Alright, I had nothing to do anyway, so... but I guess I'll stay at home. What? What? Oh, so you're teasing him. Oh, I was so confused. What that? Okay. I pulled at my phone as my message is seen but not replied to. Several minutes passed without an answer from Caine. Yeah, he's pouting too now. He does not want to admit. No, come. Finally! I practically fly out of the door with my head in the clouds. He's probably so nervous now. Actually, I feel nervous now. With a spring in my step, I enter the convenience store. As Caine has said, it's not really busy. There's no one else around at the moment. My heart pounds in anticipation. When I finally spot Caine behind the counter, I get hit by a ball of butterflies in my stomach. Hey, he calls out when he sees me, his voice breaking awkwardly. He puts his phone away. Seems like he was playing on it before I disturbed him. I shuffle towards the counter, feeling fidgety and anxious. Hi, I answered, trying to sound casual. You weren't kidding when you said it's a slow day. Yeah. Most people are coming home from work and having dinner, so not a lot of traffic. There's the odd officer work grabbing one of our lunch boxes. Office worker. What am I talking about? Office worker. That's it. Caine sounds a little nervous, which makes me nervous. As we're here alone together, awkwardly, I brush my hair behind my ear.
Oh.
Oh, Caine exclaims, noticing something. You're wearing them. My finger touches the jellyfish earring, and I try my best to prevent my face from betraying my embarrassment, knowing I haven't taken them off since. I mean, you should put them away with your sleep, okay? It's not good to sleep with stuff like that. Also, you could break them, like they're handmade. Caine himself seems to brush a little. He seems content. I mean, yeah, people are really happy if you, like, have their self-made, handmade stuff on them. I like them, I explain. Cool, he mutters, a smile creeping on his face. Didn't think you would, he admits. Feels kinda nice to see people wear my stuff. Aww, he looks so adorable right now. If I can get Caine to look at me like that the entire day, I will never take these earrings off. I really need to bring up going to the beach without sounding like a 10-year-old that does not know how to tie their own shoelaces. First I have to see if he's even available during the weekends. So, what do you usually do in your free time? You know, during the weekend? I then give him a pointed look. Don't tell me it's stealing. Oh, come on! Offended, Caine cocks his head to the side and grunts loudly. Is that all you think I do? Steal shit? Apparently, yeah, that's how this very character is written, honestly. Well... well, I don't, okay? Stop bringing it up. Fine, I say with a sigh. Then, do you have anything specific you do during the weekends? Caine leans his arm onto the counter. When do you think this jewelry gets made? I'm just saying. Looking away from me. I don't know. Wander around town, look at jewelry, take pictures of the stars. Oh, you take pictures of stars? What do they call that? There's a certain term for it. Sarah told me the other day. Astrophotography. That's a real thing, by the way. Like, I mean, obviously it is, but like, it's really cool to do that. I really admire people that do it. I sadly do not have the equipment for it. And like with normal cameras it's really hard to do, like you can't really do it. Yeah, that's it. Didn't think you would know something like that. Caine mumbles, looking a little happy. Seeing his tiny smile makes my chest feel tight. He looks cute like that. But hey, this is a great way to ask him to come to the beach. You can't really take pictures of stars here in the city that well, can you? That's right, the lights drowns them out. I sometimes use a telescope though, but if I want to capture something like the Milky Way, I'd need to go outside the city. Yeah, there's actually star parks where you can go. Or like, I mean, if you know the right places, you don't even need to go to a star park, but yeah. Wow, Caine sounds like this is definitely a hobby of his. He sounds so serious and knowledgeable all of a sudden. I mean, that's not that hard, but whatever. This is like bare bone stuff. Well, I know somewhere you can take pictures of the stars pretty well. I swallow nervously. Sarah and I are planning a trip to the beach for the weekend. Do you want to join us? Anxiously, I stare at Caine, trying to read his expression. He continues leaning his arm onto the counter, unmoving, simply blinking up at me. Before he can answer, I nervously start to ramble. We'll split the cost among us four, so we can rent a cabin near the beach for one night. It'd just be for the weekend. And the weather's been so nice lately, it will be good to see the ocean, you know? Oh, he does not have the money. You will not have the money, right? Caine stands up straight, not quite knowing how to answer me. No. rejected. Ouch. There goes my hopes and dreams. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Have you ever even looked at me? Caine says in an irritated tone. Huh? What do you mean? Caine points at his head. I'm a ginger. We don't tan. We burn. I'd be a fried burger at the beach. Oh, that's the problem? Really? Like, use sunscreen, man. You run like a store. There's probably sunscreen in the bag here. A very yummy burger, though. She wants a piece of him. Wait, what am I thinking? I mean, you just need some good sunscreen, no? I don't like the sun. I glare at him. Listen, you little punk, you're not going to ruin my little fantasy of going to the beach with everyone. Oh wait, let me correct that. With you. You are not going to ruin my little fantasy of going to the beach with you. It will be good for you. Vitamin D. Like I care. You should. You get like bone problems if you get old. And at night, when the sun's down and the sky is clear, imagine just seeing the Milky Way with your own eyes. Caine cracks his eyes open, looking at me suspiciously. Doesn't sound so bad now, does it? I say with a smirk. He says nothing for a while, pondering over my proposal. You said splitting among the four of us just now. Who else are you inviting? Damn, he's good at picking up details. He's not fond of Kevin either. Kevin? Caine rolls his eyes. Ugh, that guy, really? Well, you like him or something? He grumbles. Oh, why are you jealous? I mean, I would say the kind one, but I want to say the fierce one first and see how he reacts. Why? Are you jealous? I fire back. Instantly, Caine turns red like a tomato. No? What's with that reaction? That's not good for my heart. I mean, you invited him last time too. I don't fucking know if you like the guy or not. You want to know if I like him? I don't care, he scoffs, but his body language is telling me he definitely wants to know. I don't worry. Don't worry, I don't. Sarah can have him. She's the one who's inviting him. Who's into him, sorry. So anyways, are you interested? Caine crosses his arms, looking at me through narrow eyes. It's like he thinks I've got something up my sleeve. This is not just an elaborate way to get me to make jewelry for Kevin, right? No, it's not. It's just to have fun, you know, people hanging out with friends. You could use a little something like that in your life. Shut up, I'm not hanging out with friends. Wait. Time to go back. No, it's not like that. Sarah is the one that likes him, I explain. I don't want any misunderstandings. Oh. Caine looks a little relieved at that, getting my hopes up. Yeah, I mean, it's good to communicate clearly. Then he immediately changes his expressions and sulks instead. Whatever. It's not like I care. It's hard to get a read on Caine sometimes. Does he want to come or not? So anyways, are you interested? Caine crosses his arms, looking at me through narrow eyes. It's like he thinks I've got something up my sleeve. This is not an elaborate plan, right? No, it's not. It's just to have fun. He blushes slightly. Shut up. I'm fine not hanging out with friends. Ah, great. That backfired. He really doesn't want to come. I hang my head in defeat. Alright, if you don't want to come, I'll just go with Sarah and Kevin alone. I turn around to leave, but Caine stops me. Wait. What? I didn't say I wouldn't go. I bite down on my lips. Well, isn't he just pedantic today? Are you saying you'll go or what? Caine rolls his eyes. Fine. Yes. Are you happy? Kinda, yes. I can't help but smile. Yeah. Let's go to the beach together. Make sure to have something to make sure you have some swimming trunks. I will. I'm not going to swim naked, you know. Yeah, no, wouldn't want to scare off all the other people. I joke. My god, can you two stop flirting already? Some people just want to get their items and leave. Huh? Caine and I are both startled by a voice behind us. It's not Chelsea, right? It is Chelsea. Wait, has she been here the whole time? Chelsea walks up to the counter, holding deodorant in her hand, intending to pay for it. Caine looks a little lost at what to do for a second. Well, aren't you going to scan it? She asks, clearly impatient. Caine does as he's told in a quiet obedience, though he keeps staring at her, waiting for her to do or say anything. I'm tempted to ask her how she's doing, but on the other hand, it also feels like it's not my place to ask. How's everything going? Feeling okay? Caine finally asks first. Chelsea flips her hair away from her neck. Everything's fine. Oh, I was expecting her to retort or not answer at all, but it seems she's a little more reserved this time. Chelsea pays for the deodorant, then looks at Caine and me expectantly. Thanks, by the way, for your help that night. Oh, no problem, I say, a little surprised at her honesty. But this doesn't make us friends. Chelsea then turns around and walks out of the store. I chuckle. That sounds a little like Caine, the way he left last time at my place, faking anger when he was really just embarrassed. You know, if she ever gives you grief again, just remind her that we know what we know, I tell Caine. Something tells me I don't need to. She usually starts making fun of me straight away. She didn't this time. That's when I remember that Chelsea was Caine's previous crush. Suddenly I can feel myself growing jealous of the prospect of Caine liking Chelsea again, just because she was a little nicer this time. You're not going to start liking her again, are you? I ask, unable to prevent myself. Ha! Huh? No way. Caine pulls his face into a snarl. Hell no, he adds for emphasis. Alright, that makes me feel a little bit better. Anyway, I'll let Sarah know that you're joining us. We can discuss details over text, okay? Sure. I'm a little excited to go to the beach now. Caine shoots me a tiny smile. I guess it doesn't sound too bad. I feel my heart flutter when he smiles like that. I should leave now before I start saying other embarrassing stuff. Okay, I'll text you later. Bye. Caine simply gives me a lazy wave and I leave the store. It's the day before the trip. I'm laying awake at night, too excited to sleep. We managed to work out the details and rent a cabin for the weekend. 2 bedrooms, 1 night. Wait, 2 bedrooms? Oh wait, so like the 2 girls sleeping together, the 2 guys, right? Oh no, poor Caine. I mean, it probably won't work out like that, let's be honest. I think it's probably gonna end up that the couples are kind of like in their own bedrooms. But the plan in the beginning is probably like girls and boys. Yeah. Anyway, 2 bedrooms, 1 night. With the 4 of us, it wasn't all that expensive. My small shoulder bag is already packed, though I'm not bringing that much with me. Just a change of clothes, my swimsuit, and some hygienic products. We'll be taking the train to the beach. Staring at my phone, I decide to text Caine. You awake? Yeah. I'm too excited to sleep. I haven't been to the beach in a while. I've been like never, so... Really? Never? Maybe once as a kid, but I don't remember much. I avoid sunny places. You can swim, right? Do I look like a moron? Of course I can swim. I don't believe you. You have to prove it to me. I don't have to prove shit. He's right. I can stay afloat. Floating is different from swimming, no? Just go to sleep already. Alright, don't be late on the station tomorrow. To the station. I'm grinning to myself. Venturing with Caine through text is fun. Dream of me. I mean... this is what I would normally say, but... don't we like a little bit of fun? Dream of me. I don't want nightmares. Thanks. How rude. Any dream about me could never be a nightmare. See you tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna reload. I didn't like that. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. See you tomorrow. Oh, he's so cute then. Like when you pick a kind one, he becomes really cute sometimes. I press my phone against my chest, trying not to squeal out loud. Caine is telling me to have sweet dreams. I fall asleep with the phone in my hands. The weather couldn't be more perfect. It's hot, which means the ocean will be warm enough to swim in it, but not so much that I'm sweating buckets. I stand near the entrance of the station and place my bag down, looking around for the others. Ary! Sarah called out to me. I happily wave at her. Hey! Are the others here yet? No, just us two. I look at the camera bag Sarah is holding. Planning on taking pictures at the beach? She flashes an arrogant smile. Of course! It's an excuse to do some cheesy romantic shots. Kevin comes running towards us in the distance, carrying a large backpack with him.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. He greets us cheerfully.
Ah.
Did everyone sleep okay? Peachy. Sarah answers with a big grin. Me? Not really. Didn't get so much sleep. I might have looked at the picture I took of Caine when he was asleep in the grocery store that one time, once or 20 times. When did she take that picture? I may have a problem. Yeah, slept great, I answer him, energetically stretched out my arms in the air, hoping no one can see through my act. Which is how I end up elbowing Caine in the face. Ow, what the fuck? He yelps and staggers backwards. I whirl around, horrified. Oh my god, are you okay?
Ah!
Obviously fucking not. Caine is holding onto his nose, looking disorientated. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were behind me. Is your nose okay?
Oh.
Man, that's some bad luck. Caine's so short, I didn't even see him approach. Kevin muses out loud. Who are you calling short, huh? So I was laughing in the background at Caine's misfortune while I step closer to him. Let me see, I say as I grab his hand, pulling it away from his face. Caine simply scowls at me. His eyes are almost being covered by the cap he's wearing. I inspect his nose, which seems a little red, but at least it didn't turn into a nosebleed. You don't seem to be bleeding, I sigh in relief. Caine clicks his tongue at me, then rubs his nose one more time. Is this how you're going to say hello from now on? He asked me sarcastically. Oh, I could turn it into a habit if you want. Oh boy! I mean, I'm never gonna say that, but I want to see what he would say. He's not appreciating the joke, yeah. I figured. I'm really sorry. You better be, he fires back. I didn't deserve this. Does it still hurt? I asked, concerned. Just my pride, he mutters darkly. Stop moping. You bounce back. It's not like she broke your nose or anything, Sarah pipes in. Caine fixes the cap on his head and glares at her. Let's just catch our train, alright? Kevin tries to diffuse the unfriendly vibe between both of them. Yes, it should arrive in 10 minutes. So let's get on the right track, I say. Sarah and Kevin start walking ahead of me, and I bend down to grab my bag. Except, Caine quickly picks it up for me, swinging it over his back. He starts walking with the others. Wow, he can be a gentleman, I guess. I cock my head to the side, raising my eyebrows at him. He's carrying my bag for me? Caine throws his head back, looking at me with those vibrant eyes of his.
Ah.
You coming or what? I rush up to them, feeling my stomach making flip-flops just because Caine's carrying my bag for me, and I didn't even ask. Oh, it's already over. Well. Oh, probably like, we probably have to design a swimsuit now. Yep, okay. Well, I will get on to that client of ours, which is ourselves. And in the meantime, I guess you will have to wait for the next episode. So, see you then. Bye!